Hi, my name is Rebecca Victoria and welcome back to my studio. Today I just wanted to have a little chat with you about trying to figure out what you want your creative life and your life in general to look like. I'm a big believer in we have so much choice in our own lives, and it's our job to make our lives what we want them to be. It's not up to anybody else. So we have the power, we have the choice, and we have the freedom to choose to do whatever we want with our time. And I know that this sounds a little idealistic because yes, you need money to live and you need to work to make money, but it's all about taking small steps, small intentional steps. They will eventually build up and lead to everything you could have ever wanted and ever dreamt and ever manifested. However, the only way that you can get there and the only way that it starts is if you know what you really want and you're clear on how you really want your life to look. That's a really hard concept to wrap your head around unless you've had a lot of time to think about it. For me, it honestly has taken years to figure out what I really want my life to look like, what I need to do to make this happen and how that needs to look. And then putting that into action is also kind of difficult on its own too. And building those small building blocks to make it happen can take years and years, but it's really more about the journey anyway. And the journey is the thing that you need to focus on. So the first thing you really need to do is get clear on what you want. I found journaling is a really helpful tool to figuring out what I want in my life. I love writing and I've always been a journaler, but I haven't always had a consistent journal practice. I found that writing down has been the easiest way for me to visualize and picture how I want my future to look. And that is the best technique that I've come across. You can do meditations too, which can be really helpful too, but I think that you need to feed them into writing as well, because writing really makes the manifestation process more real and more tangible. And it can really just help you get clear on what you want for the future and how you want your life to look. There's so many journal prompts out there. You can literally just go on ChatGPT and say give me 10 manifestation journal prompts for figuring out what I want my future life to look like. But the simplest way is to really embody it and pretend you're living that life for a day and write down exactly the way you feel from the moment you wake up till the moment you go back to sleep. Try to picture it in a way that is inclusive of all of the senses. So smell, taste, touch, blah, 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 everything, And by doing that, you're really creating a very holistic picture of how you want your day to look. Whether you want time for rest, whether you want only time stay in your studio, or you want to be able to have 2 hours a day to meal prep and cook and plan out your meals, or whatever it looks like. Maybe you have a chef. That's part of my dream life. I'm not lying. And you really want to get clear on what that looks like. And no, I'm not going to have a chef tomorrow, but I can still dream, can't I? And if I don't ever make that intention, I'm never going to get a chef. Whereas if I actually put that thought into my brain, then who knows? Maybe it might happen someday. And that's the way that I picture it. It's really just trying to figure out what you want and trying to almost pretend that it's happened and live in that, embody that for a moment, and then keep writing about it and keep slowly figuring out and chipping away at this little version that you want for yourself and figuring out what it looks like. And as time goes on, you will realize that you've been slowly taking little steps every single day, probably, that will lead you in that direction if you keep focusing on it. So yeah, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated with you. I would love to hear about how you have maybe done this or you're going to do it. And let me know what you think in the comments. I would love to chat with you. Thank you so much for spending your time here with me today. I really appreciate you so much, and I appreciate you for sticking around. If you think this would resonate with anyone, please send it to them. I love you so much and appreciate you so much, more than you realize. I hope you have a great day. Today is a great day to go and make some art. And subscribe if you haven't already, and stick around for more. I will chat to you next time. Much love. Bye.